Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and it's DLC day. The contract DLC for GTA Online releases today, featuring the return of Franklin and heavy emphasis on story style missions and new music. This video is going to explain how everything's going to work in terms of my coverage of the DLC throughout the day and the next week. So first of all, I'm streaming on Twitch right now as this video goes live. The link is in the first line of the description, it's in the pinned comment and it's on screen. I'm starting my stream on Twitch the moment this video goes live at 9 AM UK time. Now the DLC normally drops at about 10 AM UK time, so about an hour. You've got a little bit of time to get to the stream. You know, if you're watching this video in the first 30 minutes of it going live or something like that, I'm still going to be there and you probably won't have missed anything. But obviously we don't have an exact time of when the DLC goes live, that's just based on past experience. During that Twitch stream, I'm going to be showcasing everything that there is to show about the new DLC, all the new cars, at least those that are available on day one, the new features, new building that we'll have to buy and various new aspects of that. The story missions, obviously it's a more story focused, at least from a mission perspective, at least that's what it seems like it's going to be. We'll go through a few of those, maybe the first couple, see how it all works out. We'll just basically explore everything together. That's the idea of the Twitch stream. I've never experienced it, I don't know what to expect when we do that Twitch stream. So we'll just be going through it all, checking it all out together and figuring it all out as we go. So that's on the Twitch stream, that's happening right now. For the first couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours after this video has gone live, feel free to go over to Twitch and I'll be there and should be showcasing as much as I can. Now after the Twitch stream, I generally do a stream on YouTube, and that's basically a quick showcase of everything that we've discovered in the Twitch stream. And the reason that I do that extra stream on YouTube is because 1, it turns into a video straight away, and 2, it will include everything that you need to know in a much more succinct way than watching a 3 to 4 hour Twitch stream where we're actually discovering things as we go, or watching other YouTubers who might make sort of multiple videos on different topics and flood your sub boxes for the extra revenue. Everything will be in that YouTube stream. And unlike the Twitch stream where I don't know what to expect going in, this time for the YouTube stream I've discovered everything on Twitch and I'm able to go through everything in a much quicker, much more succinct way and give you the basics and just give you the full story of everything to do with the stream and get everything to do with the DLC. Again, the cars, the features, the missions, all that kind of stuff. Now obviously if you've got notifications on, you'll be notified when I go live, but it's usually around 12 to 1 PM UK time that the YouTube stream starts. It obviously just depends on how much time I spend on Twitch, how big the DLC is, how much there is to discover on Twitch before I can then do the YouTube stream and give you the sort of rundown. Nevertheless, the description of this video will contain all the up-to-date links that you need, from live stream links to video links after the streams have finished, so you can go back and watch the Twitch stream or watch the YouTube stream after it's turned into a video. And like I said, the Twitch stream's usually around 3 hours, the YouTube stream's normally around 1 hour, so basically the entire morning is taken up by showcasing and figuring out the DLC on a base level. Now after that, my focus generally moves to car testing. And as I say every year, and you guys probably know by now, my proper car testing for lap time and top speed takes time. And I'm going to continue what I did for the Tuners DLC, where I test all the cars available at launch and then include them all in one video with their respective positions within their classes included as well. I think that was a better way to do it, and it just shows all the vehicles from that DLC rather than splitting them up between supers and then the sports cars. It's just better to have everything in one video, at least for the sort of initial release of cars. But obviously, with it taking around 15 minutes to test each car for lap time and then another 15 minutes for top speed, assuming no complications such as cars that can't be used in normal races or cars locked behind story missions or something like that. So even if things run smoothly, it's many hours of work before I even get to thinking about putting a video together, doing the audio, editing, all that kind of stuff. Usually I always hope to get a lap time video out at some point the day after the DLC goes live, so at some point tomorrow I would hope to get the lap time video out for all the cars, with the top speed video on Friday, but naturally I can't predict that right now, so if you can just show some patience, that would be swell. I know I say it every year, but I think it's worth repeating. The testing will come. I'm not just going to test 500 vehicles and then not do the latest ones. Just don't expect anything on day one, as it's just not feasible to test all the cars and get a video out after doing all the live streams on the morning. Obviously, when the videos do come, please support them as much as you can with sort of likes and comments, shares, watching them all the way through, all that good stuff. It always makes the work so much easier to deal with when the end result is so well received. So hopefully you guys will be sort of waiting and anticipating it, but just make sure you've got notifications on so you don't miss the video when it goes live, and you know, give it the support if you've enjoyed it and you find it useful, because it always just makes it so much easier. If you really can't wait, then there is also YouTube membership and Patreon, where I post the lap times and top speeds before the videos go live. So as soon as I've done the lap time testing, I'll take all the lap times in text form, post them to YouTube members and Patreon supporters. It only costs, I think it's like $2 for the level that is required for that. Obviously the main purpose of that is for supporting me and my channel, but that's one of the perks that I offer for that. And I post them there. It doesn't affect any time, you know, the videos aren't, for everyone else, the videos aren't going to be delayed because of that. You know, it takes a few seconds to just post them to Patreon and YouTube whilst I'm sort of waiting for footage to render out or whatever. But yeah, you normally know a few hours in advance if you are a YouTube member or a Patreon supporter, if you can't wait, but it's up to you. The next thing to mention is the Drip Feed Showcase. Rockstar usually don't release all cars on day one. We know this, it's been a long time thing. They hold back some cars for the drip feed to be released every week over the coming months. So out of 20 cars, they might release 10 on day one, and over the next 3 months release one of the held back cars every week. Now, I like to do a showcase of those drip feed cars so that you can make informed decisions on what to buy based on not only what is available initially, but also what will be available in the future. Sort of the idea that you can spend your money early and not have the money for a car that you would have rather had later on. So it's a better idea that you can see all the cars that you're going to be getting available to buy, so that you don't waste your money on something and instead save it for something that you'd rather have, you know, a few weeks down the line. Normally I do try to get that video out on day one, so there might be a video for it later today, but it depends on a number of factors that could all fail, so there's no promises on that. Again, it will just be a single video showcasing everything rather than sort of one video for every car or something like that. It'll just be one video like I've done in the past, showing all the drip feed cars, all the cars that have still got to come, and the prices and all that kind of stuff, and an early look at all of them. So yeah, keep an eye out for that one, but again, no promises on when I'll be getting it out as quickly as I can, and hopefully today, but no promises on any of this, because there's all sorts of things that could go wrong. And yeah, as always with all this stuff, just make sure you're keeping in the loop by, you know, being followed on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, subscribed on YouTube, all with notifications on, just so you don't miss out on any content, whether it's live streams or videos. Just keep an eye on my channels, wherever is best for you to do that, and you'll see everything that you need. And as always, thank you all so much for the continued support, whether it's via donations or subscriptions, YouTube memberships, interacting with videos, or even just watching and enjoying my content. I really appreciate you all being here, and I'm ready to do the work for the new DLC once again. And remember, if you're watching this in the first few hours of it going live, head over to Twitch, as I'll be there covering everything. If not, the links for everything that you need are going to be down below in the description. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.